We have the written version. I next give the floor to Vietnam, representing a group of countries. Since it's a group of countries, according to the rules agreed upon, you will have 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, the mic will go off. I give the floor to Vietnam.
Honorable Chairman, distinguished delegates, it's my great pleasure to read a joint statement on behalf of the following countries in Asia-Pacific regions: Australia, Cambodia, Cook Islands, Federated States of Micronesia, Fiji, Kiribati, Japan, Laos, India, Marshall Islands, Mongolia, Myanmar, Nauru, Niue, Nepal, New Zealand, Palau, Papua New Guinea, the Philippines, Samoa, Solomon Islands, Sri Lanka, Thailand, Tonga, Tuvalu, Vanuatu, and Vietnam at the 47th session of the Commission on Population Development. Mr. Chair, first, we reaffirm our commitment to the principle of International Conference on Population and Development and the full implementation of its program of action and the framework of action for its follow-up beyond 2014. We are also firmly committed to bringing our regional outcome achieved in the 6th Asian Pacific Population Conference ministerial meeting on September 16 to 20, 2013 held in Bangkok, and the Asian Pacific Ministerial Declaration on Population Development to the global level. We reaffirm our determination to ensure sexual and reproductive health and rights through achieving universal access to sexual and reproductive health, information and services, as well as take measures to eliminate all forms of violence and discrimination based on age, sex, sexual orientation, gender identities, income, ethnicities, race, religions, migrant status, disabilities, HIV status, and other status. We reinforce the strong outcome of the Asia-Pacific Ministerial Declaration and affirm that population and development policies must be founded on human rights principles to achieve sustainable development. This includes the implementation of the program and policies that enable all women, adolescents, and young people, including those that are marginalized and in vulnerable situations, to have universal access to sexual and reproductive health information and services, including modern contraceptive of choice, comprehensive maternity care, including pre- and postnatal care, access to safe legal abortion under criteria permitted by national laws, and post-abortion care, safe delivery services, prevention and treatment of infertilities, prevention and treatment of STI, HIV, and cancer of reproductive systems, and other communicable and non-communicable diseases, and to enable the sexual and reproductive right of all, including through comprehensive sexuality education programs that affirm full participation of adolescents and young people that are consistent with the evolving capacities of adolescent and young people, age appropriate, while recognizing the role and responsibility of their parents and teachers. We reject all forms of coercion, violence, and discrimination against women and girls that affect the progress and goals of ICPD. We call on all countries to consider legislation that will lead to the elimination of all forms of violence and discrimination based on age, sex, sexual orientation, gender identities, income, ethnicities, race, religions, migrant status, disabilities, HIV status, or other status, and hold to account all perpetrators of gender-based violence. We acknowledge the achievement of ICPDs and in regional conferences 20 years after, and are committed to responding to the new challenges, including changing population dynamics with a large young population, aging, migration, urbanization, as well as all forms of disasters conflicts, complex emergencies, strengthening efforts to address climate change, including mitigation and adaptation, the loss of biodiversity, poverty, food safety, and food insecurity. We emphasize the importance of integrating population and development agenda into the post-2015 development agenda, including sustainable development goals. We reaffirm the important role of partnership among key stakeholders, including governments, community-based organizations, civil society, the not-for-profit sectors, and the private sectors, to jointly implement the program of action and the key action. We call on governments to accord high priority to sexual and reproductive health and rights as an integral part of national health plan and public budgets, and also call on international donors to ensure the continuation of efficient development assistance and to ensure greater coordination among each other in addressing this issue. Lastly, we express support the assessment made by the 14 Pacific countries, namely Cook Island, Fiji, Federated States of Micronesia, Kiribati, Marshall Island, Nauru, Niue, Palau, Papua New Guinea, Samoa, Solomon Island, Tonga, Tuvalu, and Vanuatu. Thank you very much for your attention.